What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Mullet Man episode. I'm with Texas bred, old Brad. Y'all seen him before. We are out pig hunting tonight. He's looking through the thermal right now. We're on some one of the farmers that he hunts for. We're on his land. How many acres you got out here?
11,000.
11,000 acres. So we are on a pig killing spree right now. We're looking for groups right now. Brad's looking through the thermal. As soon as I put this camera down, I got a thermal as well that I'll be looking out the window with. And basically what we do is just ride around in all these farm fields and wait till we see some pigs, and then when we find a group of pigs, we'll make sure we get the right wind and then try to put a stalk on them. We're both shooting 308s tonight, suppressed with pulsar thermals on them. So we should get into them tonight. But you never know with pigs. They're either there or they're not. So I'll let you know when we find a group, and hopefully we can put some backstrap in the truck. Alright, I got my video light. I don't want to turn the lights on in the truck, but we just found a group, actually three groups. We're driving to them right now. We're about 600 yards out. We're going to try to get about 200 yards from them and then stalk in from there. The wind's perfect. It's only blowing about 4 or 5 miles an hour tonight though, so it rained here yesterday, so the roads are pretty soft, and we're not going to have to make a lot of noise walking on them. So we'll see which group we can get close to and then go from there. So we're going to stop, get out, be as quiet as possible, and see what we can get done. Well, I just ran all the way back to the truck to try to get the other magazines, because there's those two boars or sows standing out there. They were hurt really bad. I was running back. I probably ran 200 yards, and I heard a whap, bah! Brad downed another one, so we got 3 down, and the other one just made it off into the brush. So I made it back to the truck. I just pulled the truck up, picked Brad up. We're about to head out in the field and see how big these were. I know that group that was going across the field, there was a big boar in there, but they were going fast and they were downwind from us. So I don't know what happened. We walked up. We were probably 60 yards from these pigs, and we were about to take a shot, and my gun goes click. I go, hold on. And they took off probably another 80 yards. So 120 yard shot, something like that.
You know what the last bullet I shot was?
What? The one that I dropped out. I re-racked one and he found it, so that worked out. But we could have killed a lot more pigs if we would have.
Oh yeah.
If that wouldn't happen. They got about 120 before we started shooting, so we're gonna go pick them up, see what we got, and we got pig for dinner, baby. Ugh. Huh? Numero uno. Big old pig. Big old boar. Man, that's a big boar. Doesn't have much for cutters. Not really any cutters at all on him, but I'll take that any day of the week. That's a big old pig. Probably pushing 170. 150, 170. Number 2. We got a sow. Took one to the old back. Nice sow. Probably $1.50. Oh, number 3. The smallest of the 3. Another sow. She ain't that small. That looks like an oversized javelina right there, don't it? Sheesh. Look how small her snout is. One right to the head. I wonder if that was your last shot. Had to have been.
She dropped, I know that.
Alright guys, we got a long night ahead of us, so Brad gets paid basically to come out here and kill all these pigs for these farmers. They just absolutely tear up the field. So it's super hot out right now, and we got a lot more hunting to do tonight. And unfortunately, I forgot to bring an ice chest with ice in it, so we still got to load all these other pigs up and then go try to shoot more. So I'm gonna get the back straps out of this one, and then they turn the rest of these pigs into dog food. So I don't know that I'd eat them after them been sitting in the truck all night long in this heat. So I'm gonna get the back straps out, and we'll put them in a bag and then put them in the truck where the AC is, just to keep them cooled off till we get home and I can get it in the fridge. So how I clean a pig in the field, where I'm just taking the back straps out, I like to prop it up. Just like that. You want to run your knife. Come in, run your knife all the way up the back strap. Run your knife all the way up the back. Unfortunately, I forgot my Alaskan knives at the house, but Brad's knife will work. This girl has got some fat on her, so you just want to work each side down. Try to keep off as much hair as possible. Now I'll work this other side down. Brad, when's the last time you've seen one with this much fat?
Long time.
You know why he's got this much fat? Is because he's out here destroying these farmers' fields and eating all their crops. They cut corn a few weeks ago, and these pigs just absolutely tear these cornfields up. So, I mean, me and Brad hunted, what was that, probably a month ago, before they harvested the corn, and there was literally trails that you could go in the Can-Am from where they had beat it down, and then just like 1 acre plots inside the corn where they're just beat down and no corn. So it's really hard to explain until you see it yourself. So now what I'm gonna do is you just come in here, find the backbone, and you just want to work your knife, follow that backbone down, going both ways. Just like that. Try to cut some of this fat off so y'all can see what I'm doing. So that's the shoulder blade right there. I'll come in right behind that. Just like there. And then I'll just work my knife down. Work my knife down the back. And then the back strap will just pull. Perfectly good back strap out of this little sow, and I'm gonna grab the other side. We're gonna get back to hunting, so hopefully I'll see a few more kills. If not, I'll see you guys in the kitchen. We're gonna make some kind of good dish with this back strap. I don't know what yet, but we gotta get back to hunting and load the rest of these pigs up. Yeah. Well, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm gonna try to get the footage off of the thermal. We just smoked a coyote. I didn't smoke it. It's probably 200-yard shot. Me and Brad counted down a 3-inch shot, and I think probably the 4th shot Brad smoked him. He ran off a little further, but we're gonna go up to him right now and take a look, see where it hit him. Number 4. Nice old coyote. Little fawn killer down. Can't complain about that.
One right here.
That's the only one I saw. But I heard 2 hits for sure. Alright guys, it was a super late night last night. It is the next night now. Here's some backstrap from that pig. I think I'm gonna do some pork tacos. Got an onion, some butter, jalapeno, lime, some Fiesta fajita seasoning, and of course critter glitter. So what I'm gonna do, take this pork. I already took the silver skin off and all the fat, so I'm just gonna chunk it up and cut it into little pieces. Alright, so I'm just cutting this onion up. Cut this jalapeno up. Jalapeno came out of my buddy's garden. He said they are super hot, so I'm gonna leave the seeds in it, see what it tastes like. But he said the smaller ones are even more hot, and this is one of the small ones. So I'm gonna take about 1/3 of a stick of butter. Drop it in the old pan. Just like that. Now we'll take our onion and jalapeno. Let all that start cooking down. And we'll take us some fajita seasoning. Like that. And then add a little bit of critter glitter to it. Now, we'll let this stuff break down. So I'm gonna let these jalapenos and onions break down, and then I'll add the pork. This is a super simple recipe. Add the pork. Once the pork's done, heat up a tortilla, throw it in there, add some cheese on top. She's ready to go. Time to add the pork. This is gonna be so good. So I'm just gonna let this cook down. Once the pork's done cooking, we'll take everything out and use all the seasoned pan to heat up our tortillas. Then we'll be eating good. Alright, that looks good. And that is hot. I'm gonna dump this into a bowl and then try to dump this into a bowl. So now everything that's left in this pan, try a little piece. Oh yeah. So everything that's left in this pan is just nothing but butter and seasoning and goodness. So I'm gonna heat these tortillas up, then we'll throw some of that in there and eat good. Alright, tortillas heated. Flop that on there. Come in here and get you some onions and jalapeno and some fresh wild pork. Take some cheese on there, little Cholulas, and then you gotta finish it with some lime, fresh lime juice. Alright, wild pig, backstrap. Killed last night. Let's see what's this all about. That's so good. Wild pig, 1 out of 10. You know the rules. 8.7. This is amazing. There's so much you can do with a wild pig, and this is probably the easiest thing that you can do, and it is amazing. Quick, easy, inexpensive, and it tastes good. So that's gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and eat good.